What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Ordinary Guy Show. What's up, Kevin?
Is it working?
I guess.
All right.
It seems to be working, for now anyway.
How did Fred Durst do it? All right, partner.
All right.
Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
Oh, man.
The Ordinary Guy Show time.
All right. So, we had some technical difficulties, and fortunately for us, we were only a few minutes in. But Kevin, you posted a test on Facebook. What was the
Yes.
test?
That test consisted of, are you as smart as a fifth grader? I surprised myself with how well I did because I thought for sure I was stupider than a fifth grader.
I still think you're stupider than a fifth grader, but you know some common sense. Kids
Yeah.
don't know common sense.
So what you need to do is after you watch this, you need to find that post, and we'll put the link in the description as well, and you need to take the test and see if you did better than Frank or myself.
Well, we're going to give them away some of the answers, though, obviously.
Well, if you're listening, pause the show,
Take the test.
take the test.
It'll be in the link on this YouTube video.
All right. So,
And in the podcast. If you're listening to us on audio only, I'll have that link in there as well so that you can take test this.
Frank's having stability issues with his pole. So, anyways, before he gets mad and fights that thing, which he's been known to do in the past,
Makes me so mad.
we are going to go through some of these questions. Just to let you know, I am very proud of myself. I only missed one. Frank missed 7.
I missed 2.
Frank missed 2. Which the one we both missed, and you'll see, we'll get there. And I do believe it was trickery.
It was trickery. It's funny, though.
But yeah, if they did live in the same place, though, for sure they'd be eating them.
Of course.
Guaranteed. You'll know what we're talking about here in a second. So, what's the show, by the way, that was on TV? Smarter than a third grader, or was it a fifth grader?
I feel like it might have been a fifth grader. Are you smarter than a fifth grader?
I don't know, but those kids were smart.
Yeah, they were. They're a lot smarter than my fifth graders will ever be.
That's nice. So, the first question was...
Yeah, it's smarter than a fifth grader.
Okay. And that was hosted by...
Foxworthy.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah, it was a good show.
But the first
I
question...
had a couple good laughs on that one. You're going to go over the results? What do you got?
Well, not the results.
Question.
I'm gonna
What's
go
the
over
first question?
So, the first question was, which of these is a primary source? A, Britney Spears' diary. B, a tabloid article about Britney Spears. Or C, something my friend heard about Britney Spears. This also gives percentages of people that have taken it, like their answers.
And what they've said?
Yeah. Well, the correct answer and what I answered and you answered as well, right?
Correct.
You got this one right.
Yes.
Was Britney Spears' diary, because that is the primary source, because that is where all the stories are coming from.
The trickery, though, is qualified source. So primary source does not have to be a good source. Although it's direct from the mouth, that mouth is...
Oh, baby, baby.
That mouth is a mess.
But is it really, though?
Maybe.
I want that Kevin Federline money.
Yeah. Oh,
For real, though. That man is a genius.
he is a genius.
He bucked the system. Like, he said, all right, Hollywood, all these male actors having to pay all these huge sums of money. I've got an idea. Hey, Brittany, I heard you had a meltdown recently.
Man.
Let's hook it up.
Was that before the meltdown or after the meltdown?
I don't know. All I know is that was a mess.
Oh, he got lucky on that one.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I feel like she's sane, though, again, now that she's gotten a little older. But she lost her crap.
Their hair grow back?
Yeah, she has a little bit of a career, too. But her voice cracks me up. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
So, number 2. Lines that are parallel. A, cross. B, never touch. Or C, get wavy. This one was pretty easy, and it was for most of the people that took the test as well, because only 0.3% chose get wavy. Only 1.3% chose cross. And the answer was never touch.
No, I'm sorry, but how do you not know that never touches?
I promise you, somebody that listens to our show missed that.
Those are results from people that listen to our show?
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Oh, man.
No, not from our show. Sorry. If you are listening, right, and you got this one wrong, and you truly got this one wrong, and you want to post and tell people that you missed this one and humiliate yourself, we will have some sort of a prize for you.
I'll send you something.
Yes. So put in the comments if you missed this one, because I do believe this is the easiest one of all of them. I could see missing number 1. Number 2, there's no way.
It's a hard one to miss.
That and the blue-green one.
Yeah. All right.
Yellow
So
one.
what's the next question is that the one or no? What's the next question?
Next question is, if all the trees were cut down, what would go away? Obviously wood,
Yes.
but that's not an answer. So the question I already read, the answers could be A, carbon dioxide, B, oxygen, C, nitrogen, or D, birds.
Or E, squirrels.
I'm pretty sure they'd survive somewhere else, and I think birds would make it. They got enough power poles.
They'll
in
be
the
fine.
world.
They
Yeah.
used to be dinosaurs. If they used to be dinosaurs, they're good.
They used to be raptors. That's the crazy thing.
What a fall from grace, huh? You used to be a fucking velociraptor, and now you're a pigeon.
You know what's funny, though, is all those noises, right? So, like on Jurassic Park. By the way, the answer was oxygen, if you didn't know. And if you didn't know, I feel sorry for you. So, this being said, okay, so you got the sound of the raptor, right, on the show, and it's like like that barking sound it makes.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what they sounded like. What if in real life they sounded like a turkey?
No,
like they're like
No, they do know what it sounds like because Dr. Grant found the thing and he had a voice box made.
That's right, and it's a true story.
It's a true story. He blew into it, and that's what a raptor sounded like.
But think about it though. What if this whole time, right, the T-Rex, you think of it as this mean thing that sounds like, well, everybody knows what the sound sounds like. But then that thing comes out of the woods like Bigfoot. It comes out of the woods with Bigfoot riding it.
Yeah.
Right? Nobody knows what it sounds like. And it goes like something ridiculous, right? And then Bigfoot's on the back going, hiya, 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 hiya. And it's like, I mean, where do you go? Could you be scared of it at that point?
No, I don't think so. I also feel like the real reason why the T-Rex had such short arms is because he was English and he always preferred a spot T.
That's pretty good.
Yes. Is English dinosaur?
Yes. But do you feel like when he made the tea, he knocked it over with his nose? I think
But he
did.
got really pissed that he couldn't drink it properly, though.
So there's new research that says that the T-Rex was actually a scavenger, which would have made it not a predatory animal.
Oh, that's tough.
So that it's pretty much the bum of the dinosaur world.
I could see it being a scavenger, though.
Well, it sure wasn't grabbing anything with its arms.
That's what I'm saying. Similar to a vulture, right? So vultures, you know, they avoid conflict.
You know, the other thing is, you know how giraffes fight with their necks?
Yeah,
You figure Brontosaurus probably did that too.
probably.
Got that big old sucker swinging.
Yeah,
Just freaking taking out trees.
yeah.
I feel like they were the badasses back then, because we really don't know.
Well, it's kind of funny because elephants are pretty badass right now.
Yeah.
Not really much messes with an elephant.
Africans.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like another animal,
They're freaking killing them things off.
lions don't mess with elephants. They'll try to every now and then.
They'll freaking donkey stomp those
They get
sons of
worked.
guns. Yeah.
Elephants are a-holes. But anyway, so I can see like the big vegetarians out there just being assholes.
Just wailing on them.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen an alligator try to attack a goddamn cow? Cow beats the piss out of an alligator.
That's why in the St. Johns River the cows are just like hanging out.
They don't care.
No.
They'll freaking stomp that son of a gun to death.
Yeah.
Like, no problem.
You know what's crazy is because they might get like a bite or two, and I guess they're not too worried about it. I guess they...
Well, as strong as a gator is, I doubt it's pulling a big old cow in the water.
No, but
Maybe
I mean,
a
it could
calf.
mess up their leg.
Yeah, but cows are tough.
They stomp the shit out of them.
Freaking bulls, they just go out there and castrate them in the middle of the field with a
Yeah.
knife and nothing. And
Yeah.
then things just walk off like, my balls are missing.
Well, maybe they don't have the proper voice box to tell you that they're pissed off.
Well, they walk like they're freaking walking tall.
Well, what's the, what were we on, the fourth question or third?
Yes, we are on the fourth.
All right, what do we got for the fourth question?
The oldest event in the timeline is the one on the A, left side, or B, right side. 5.2% of people missed this one, which is higher than the other questions. It's a bit ridiculous, I think.
That's a layup, man.
I mean, if you watch the Marvel intro, it's from the left to the right.
And so is Illumination.
What's Illumination?
The Minions.
Oh, those guys are great.
Like Blake's favorite one is where the like the lamp. You ever see like the little lamp? And it's just
on the little ball. Yeah.
I don't know why they like that so much. He would sit there, Illumination.
Does he say that or you do?
The Minion says that.
Oh.
And then Blake will say it too.
The Minions, I feel like they've run their course, but they're really funny when they came out.
Yeah, the movies are still funny.
My favorite still to this day, though, of that whole group of cartoonish things are the freaking penguins.
Oh, yeah.
From Madagascar.
The Madagascar penguins.
Dude, they're hilarious.
They're good.
Come on, boys. Act like you're supposed to be here. Well, so, number 6. What color do you get when you mix blue and yellow? And if you miss this one, you are an idiot. Because everybody knows that as a kid, that blue and yellow makes green. I gave away the answer. It's A, green, B, light blue, C, brown. Why would that create brown? And D, orange. Surprisingly, there was 1% that chose brown.
They chose fucking brown. They chose brown, really?
There's idiots. I mean, there's people that have missed all of these. Like, you got to be either drunk or just really stupid.
But in order to get brown, you got to mix, like, all the colors.
Yes.
There's a lot of other colors that come before brown.
Well, I had a firm belief that doo-doo was brown because you're mixing all the colors.
That makes a lot of sense.
I mean, doesn't it, though?
It makes tons of sense.
Because that's why I always thought it was.
And when you have too much veggies, it's green.
And if you have corn, it's spotted.
It's spotted.
Titusville corn-eyed brown flounder. So, oh, jeez. Moving on. Number 7. Your body creates and kills 15 million red blood cells every second. True or false? This one actually was like a 50-50 shot. Most people didn't know this.
I was, I'm not going to lie. I had to think twice about that one. Because at first, I was like, I thought it was hour. And I was like, no brainer. Hour, of course. And then I was it say second or minute?
Second.
Then I was like, second. That seems extreme.
Well, I was doubtful because I really didn't know the answer. But I went by the age-old tradition of when in doubt, choose true.
Yeah.
Because if you take test-taking skills classes, if you don't, here's a pointer. If you ever need to take a test, we're a little old for that, but we may have some youngsters listening.
A little bit old.
If you ever take a test, here's a word of advice. Always choose C. If you don't know, it's almost always, what is it? Something like 38% is always C, which is higher than the rest normally.
It's something like that. I don't know the percentage, but it is higher.
And if you choose true, it's like 60-something%.
Yep.
So when in doubt, C or true. And I lived my college career on that. So, all right. What? Which layer of the earth do humans actually live on? The core, the crust, the mantle, or the grassy part?
The grassy part.
Here's the thing, though. Technically, you kind of do live on the grassy part.
You do live on the grassy part unless you live in Antarctica.
Yeah. The answer is the crust.
Yep.
I really don't know how you could miss that one either. If you chose the core, Jesus Christ, man.
You should. Does it say the percentage of people?
1.5%.
1.5% of people believe that we live in molten lava.
Yes. And I don't think we've ever been able to actually dig past the crust.
I don't know. I felt like there was something about that lately. We'll get on the next question. I'll look that up.
By the way, 8% chose the mantle, which is not as stupid as the core, but pretty damn stupid.
Yeah.
So, fill in the blank. I blanked a corn dog. That should just be a question on our Facebook page.
I blanked a corn dog.
I can tell you it would not have these answers.
Nope.
So that is, I eated a corn dog, I ate a corn dog, I ate a corn dog, and I eats a corn dog.
Eats.
I can tell you that because we live so close to Mims,
Mm-hmm.
any of those are acceptable.
All acceptable.
Every single one.
Yep.
But the real answer is obviously 8.
Correct.
But that one was very few people answered any of the other ones. It's like decimal points. So that one was a home run right there.
All right, so we're not that dumb.
Yeah. So what is the fastest bird on foot? A flamingo, a penguin, a turkey, or an ostrich? The answer is ostrich.
It's the ostrich.
Which I figured would be pretty easy, but evidently 1.6% of people thought flamingos are the fastest
Got to be kidding me.
land bird.
I feel like flamingos may not even be fast at all. But I might be wrong, but I don't think that they're fast at all. They're always hanging out, tropical weather,
That's not true, though.
hanging.
I was watching a thing on that, that new special on Netflix that's kind of like the
Yeah.
Earth thing.
Which is like really, really Netflix. What are you doing, Netflix? That
Copying.
is, dude, that is Planet Earth. Like, that's the dude.
It's Planet Earth 3.
You even hired the dude. It's the same dude.
Yeah.
It's the same
When
dude.
he dies, they're not going to be able to have Planet Earth anymore.
There's
In fact,
like-
they're just going to have to shut down nature films.
Did you not notice that there's a lot of the same footage? Like, the topics are the same.
Yeah.
Like, walking through the wild
See
grass.
the bird sex dances?
Yeah.
Where the one dude brings in his 3 buddies, and they're like,
Yeah, that was weird.
yeah.
Yeah. But what about the scene where they're talking about the African grass and it grains and it grows so tall and you can hide a rhino? Do they have the
I haven't been that far yet.
same episode on Planet Earth? Same one.
Really?
Same one.
I'm only in episode 1, and that's the flamingo one. And they show them baby flamingos running across that like dry
do.
desert area.
Yep.
So evidently they don't just live in the tropics because they're out there in the middle of a freaking desert.
Probably ran the wrong way.
Well, there's tons of them. Tons of little
Oh, yeah, I
babies.
do know what you're talking about. No, and then they find water, or then
Yeah.
it rains or something like that. And
Yeah.
then it turns into like a Club Med for...
I felt bad for the little baby one that got the salt stuck around his legs. And he's all
Yeah.
hobbled. It's like, hey, cameraman, quit being a dick and go get that off his legs.
Was that flamingos? Those flamingos?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I wonder, because they don't show it die, I'm
Yeah.
wondering if they really did go.
I would have been like, we don't touch these things. We let nature do its thing. And the second the camera was off me, come here, little fella.
Yeah.
I'll help you.
Or like when the dogs try to get the little baby, like, calf.
Mm-hmm.
I just run over and freaking karate chop one right in the face.
Yeah, you just get enough footage,
Yeah.
and then they leave. So remember in Planet Earth when they had the Komodo dragons?
Those things are crazy.
Yeah, but did you not notice it's not the same 2 Komodo dragons fighting?
Really?
Yeah, it's not. You have to look. One of them has this big old gash on his shoulder, and that was the big one, right? And they're fighting, and then at the end, no Komodo dragons with scars, and they're both like the same exact size, and he's like, oh, and then the big one finally wins. Size is everything. And I'm like, it's not the same 2 dragons fighting.
Steve Irwin didn't play around.
No.
He went head first in Komodo dragon goddamn lair,
Mm-hmm.
not scared of nothing,
Nothing.
and then dies of some bullshit freaking manta ray.
It was a manta ray? I thought it was a stingray.
It was one of the 2. All I know is it was an animal that's like kills like one person every 10 years.
Yeah.
And Steve Irwin, who's been sticking his thumbs up freaking gators' butts for decades.
Yep.
With no problem.
I want to say
Gets
the
killed
thing
by
with
that
that, though,
thing.
was didn't it literally got him in the heart, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. Because he
And-
would have lived any other way.
Well, the guy that was there with him, I watched the thing about it. Pretty sad. Because he was a good dude.
Steve? I liked
Yeah.
Steve. He's my boy.
But, I watched on several episodes, he's getting bit by, let's say a python.
Yeah.
And that crap hurts. And he's like,
Yeah.
oh, she's biting my arm. Like, it didn't faze him a bit.
His son looks just like him.
Yeah.
His son looks just like him and talks just like him. I like seeing him on Fallon. You ever see him on Fallon?
Uh-uh.
He goes on Jimmy Fallon and he always brings like a bunch of weird animals and he just lets them loose on the set and Jimmy flips out because once he had like I don't know like snow leopards or something like that, puppies like little kittens, and there's like 7 of them and just let them go. And he's like, you can't do that. And he's put like spiders on him and he like flips out. I'm telling you, he lets stuff go, and Jimmy's like, dude, you cannot do that. You
Fallon's
can't
my
just let it go."
favorite of all these
Fallon's
guys.
good, yeah.
I feel like Kimmel needs to be kicked. But anyway, so here's the one Frank missed. Europe is A, a city, B, a state, C, a country, or D, none of the above?
I messed up.
A lot of people chose a country, which is what you chose.
I did, and the reason why was because I was thinking UK, and I didn't even look at none of the above. I was like, why wouldn't it be none of the above?
The answer is none of the above.
It's none of the above.
Because it is a continent.
Yep.
So, Frank missed that one. I'm proud to say I did not. That was my saving grace because I tell you right now, this will be the last Frank ever hears about me beating him in a test score, but if I would have lost, I would have heard about it probably every episode.
Forever.
Forever and ever, amen. So, number 13, which planet is closest to the sun? Venus, Mercury, Mars, or Earth? And is it Mercury or Mercury?
I thought it was Mercury.
I think so too. But why would the other be wrong?
I don't know.
The answer is Mercury. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. And I don't know the rest.
Mercury, Venus.
I know Pluto's
Earth,
last.
Mars.
I know Uranus is somewhere in there.
Saturn? Is it Mars?
Saturn, Neptune,
Jupiter. I think it's Mars, Saturn, Jupiter, Neptune.
We're probably so wrong.
Uranus, and Pluto.
Don't talk about my anus.
It's Uranus.
Uranus.
So
we both got that one correct. So, number 14. This is one that ate us both up.
Mm-hmm.
No pun intended, because polar bears eat penguins. True or false? Or gross? Who would choose gross? Do you just want to miss the answer on purpose and choose gross?
That's a layup for you to not choose that one.
The answer is surprisingly false. Also, this was the one that got the most people. 20% of people chose true. And Frank actually researched this, so I will let him let you in on this.
So, it's not that polar bears wouldn't eat penguins. It's that polar bears live geographically in the northern hemisphere, in the North Pole, and penguins are actually in the southern hemisphere in Antarctica. So,
on a continent.
What?
I said on a continent.
So if you believe in flat Earth, there's zero possibility that these people would ever get to each other because they're on the opposite side of the rectangular map.
Two things.
Yes.
If you watch that new special on Netflix, the very first thing they show is a new shot from a satellite that's right outside, that's on the moon's orbit, and takes a picture from the moon looking at the Earth.
Mm-hmm.
That sucker's definitely round.
It's round.
And then secondly, I was at Busch Gardens the other day, and they had a penguin cage, right? But they don't have anything indoors there. I'm like, those freaking penguins are going to die of heat. I did not know that there are penguins that like 70-degree weather.
Yeah, they're like tropical penguins.
That is weird.
Yeah.
Like, what are they doing?
They're on planet Earth.
They're like the Rastafarians of...
If you watch Planet Earth, in the episode where they have all the birds, there was some penguins kind of hiking through the jungle.
Dude, them freaking birds, when they showed like them millions of birds on that one little island,
So
and they
weird.
move and it looks like water.
Yeah.
All I could think of is I bet that island smells like a crap ton of
Completely covered in bird shit.
doo-doo.
Bird poo everywhere. Did you see where the cars, remember? And they have the cars completely covered in bird shit?
Yes.
Yep.
Speaking of cars getting covered, love bugs are ridiculous this year.
Yep.
Like on a whole nother level.
I found out one way to get rid of them.
I saw a thing about something about olive oil in a bucket.
Yeah.
Does it work?
Did it today. I use dish detergent.
I just grill a lot. They don't come in my yard.
Well, dude, they are on the side of my house like crazy, so I took a big old white bucket full with water and soap, and I put it out there, and I killed a couple hundred.
Really?
Makes me happy.
I saw a meme that showed two of them banging, and it said, name a more annoying couple than these guys. And I responded with the Wests, a.k.a. Kanye and Kim.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know them. So,
you've never met them before.
all right, what question are we on next?
That's it.
That was it?
Yeah, that's the one I missed too. So Frank and I both missed that one. So if you did better, you probably didn't listen to the show. If you did worse, we'd love to hear your scores and your answers and let us know which ones you missed.
Yes.
And seriously, if you don't know what colors make green when you mix it, get a tutor.
Big problem.
And I don't even know how you found this channel to begin with because it required spelling. So
No, they just clicked on a link.
they just happened to fall face first right
on
into our show. And they're like, hey, this looks good. We just lost 7 subscribers.
Yep.
So, anyways,
We lost 7 Hodors.
this the site that it's called TestQ. They have different questions, so you can do like 6th, 7th, 8th graders, whatever. I would not recommend doing any higher than 8th because I don't even want to know what I would get.
I didn't want to do that yet. I want to ease into that before I embarrass myself on the big time. We are going to make a quick transition though here, right? So we are. We also wanted to talk about the top 100 video games of all time. And the reason why is because Kevin was talking about some of his favorite video games, and I was talking about some of mine. So we figured let's just see where everybody has everything ranked. By everybody, we went to IGN. And then Kevin pulled up Ranker. Why did you pull up Ranker again, Kevin?
Because Ranker is anybody can vote on it. So it's popularity vote. It's not just one person that happens to be a video game guru.
Yeah.
Because tastes are different.
Sure.
So, I mean, my first pick would be Grand Theft Auto 5 or Madden 95. That is not number 1 on these lists.
No, so I don't even know enough games. We went through the list, I was like, oh, I knew like almost all these games, but I couldn't have just rattled off 100 video games.
Sad thing is, number 1 and 2 on Ranker I've never played.
Really?
Really.
So let's get right into that. So number 1 on Ranker is The Legend of Zelda, the Ocarina.
Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina.
It's Ocarina.
It's not Ocarina.
I'm pretty sure it's Ocarina.
Oh, sounds like.
I never played it, but I heard people say it.
All right, so IGN has Super Mario World as number 1. Super
like
Mario World is actually number 4 on Ranker.
I got it as 3 on mine. Oh, no, you're right.
Yep, Super Mario 3 is number 3.
Now,
go ahead.
Super Mario World, that was on 64 or that was Super NES?
It was 1990, so I think it was NES.
I'm going to look up and see when the...
Because 1998, Legend of Zelda, the Ocarina of Time was on SNES. No, it was an N64. Sorry, N64.
Nintendo 64 released in 1996.
Yep, so it was SNES.
Side note, do you remember did you have a 64?
Yeah.
Remember if you accidentally turned the joystick to the left when you turned it on, it would like get stuck like that?
Yes.
So annoying.
Yes.
And then everybody's stick would get worn out and it'd just be like this.
Yep. It was the worst.
Just hanging.
Floppy sticks.
Yeah.
It was terrible. Yeah. I'm glad PlayStation kind of rectified that. Remember their joystick was a little wonky at
PlayStation
first.
made everything better.
Yeah.
Everything.
So now coming in at number 2, we have the Elder Scrolls Skyrim. I actually still play that game.
And I never have.
It's still a current game.
Well, and they have the VR version now.
Oh, this is 4. I'd have to double check. I don't know if this is the same one.
I think it is.
Might be. It might be. But then Skyrim didn't even look like it was on. Skyrim didn't even look like it was on IGN's list. So I really like Skyrim. I like games that you can kind of play forever and you could just pick up whenever. It's not a big deal. You don't have to wait for your buddy to get online. Anyway.
Well, that's a Bethesda game, which they also made Fallout.
Yeah,
I like Fallout.
Bethesda does a good job. But anyway, so on IGN, 1 was Super Mario World, which was 4 on Ranker, and Zelda was 2, 1 on Ranker, so not too much discrepancy there. But then IGN has Portal. Did you ever play Portal?
No. It's a puzzle game. I don't do puzzle games.
Is it a puzzle game?
Yeah. I don't do puzzle games.
Yeah, I've never. Oh, so it's 23 on Ranker.
Which still says it's good, and maybe I should try it.
Yeah. Yeah, 20. I mean, that's still a good rating, I would imagine. So let's just zip through this here. So Super Mario World, number 4. Super Mario 64. Play it or didn't play it?
Oh, I played the crap out of that one. That was the first one where it wasn't a side-scroller anymore. Remember? Because you could move three-dimensionally. That was a big deal.
Oh, yeah. So Now, number 6 is Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Great game. That was a great game.
That was the first game you could pick up a hooker.
That was the hooker game. You know what,
and then
though?
Beat her to death after you paid her and get your money back.
It is not even in the top 20.
Because they are racist.
On IGN. They do not like Hispanic hooker-seeking main characters.
That guy was the Hispanic one, right?
I think so. Super Mario Brothers. So this has to be the first one in 1985.
Yeah, that one was good. I didn't like that second one with the radish on the front of it.
Yeah, that was tough. It was a good transition game. But number 3 was gnarly. I like number 3. Number 3 was a good game. Number 8, Zelda: Link to the Past, which was...
That was Super Nintendo one. I never played that either.
Link to the Past. Hold on. 7. There goes number 5. So it was 5 on IGN. Yeah. Red Dead Redemption. That was a pretty good game. I actually never really played it.
I'm going to admit something that I do that's really, 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 really stupid.
What?
I'll get on a kick. Like, I get enthusiastic about video games probably once or twice a year, typically during Christmas. So I will buy 3 to 7 games, depending on the year. Some of those games never even get played. That was one of them.
Really?
I still have it brand new. But I did get Red Dead Redemption 2 for Landon for Christmas, and I have played that. It's amazing. The graphics are by far better than any other game.
So Red Dead Redemption was supposed to be basically San Andreas.
Grand Theft with horses.
With horses, yeah.
Yes.
Number 10, Final Fantasy VII.
Never played any of the Final Fantasies. I'm not into that whole genre.
That might be my favorite game on here.
Final Fantasy?
I still play it.
You like a gay dude with a big sword?
Yep.
I bet you do.
I actually like the big black guy with a gun for a hand. Tetris is number 11.
Matt DeBacco. His grandmother was in Tetris Championship tournaments.
Shut up.
I swear.
Number 11 has a Game Boy version. Or
The Last
the
of
Game
Us?
Boy version. The Last of Us. Have you ever played The Last of Us?
Yeah, it's good.
It's a great game.
It also got redone and put out on PlayStation 4 as well.
Yes, I had it remastered. I might still have it, actually. Pokemon Red. No clue. Mass Effect GoldenEye. I'm sorry.
GoldenEye. How does that fall to 15th? That game.
You play Mass Effect or not?
No.
I've never played Mass Effect either.
But GoldenEye? Dude, first off,
GoldenEye's
that
a good
changed
game.
everybody's lives.
It did.
That was multiplayer heaven.
Is that the original multiplayer first-person shooter?
I don't know if it
No,
was the
it
original,
can't be.
but it was the first one I ever got
Yeah,
into.
I don't think it was.
No, Doom was the first
Yeah.
part. Or Wolfenstein?
Chrono Trigger.
Doom or
Mario
Wolfenstein.
Kart 64 at number 17.
Great game.
Great game.
The new one's good. Mario Kart 8,
On
Switch.
Switch, yeah, we have it. I love it. Fallout 3, I'm a fan.
4 was where I started playing. I never played 3.
3 should have been New Vegas, if I'm not mistaken.
That was a add-on pack to 3.
Okay.
That wasn't like a full-on game, I don't think.
No, it was a full-on game, New Vegas. So it might have been Fallout New Vegas and then Fallout 3.
Was Fallout 3 the one where you start as a baby?
I don't remember.
If it is, I may have played that one.
I don't remember.
BioShock was good. Very weird.
Elaborate.
BioShock?
Yeah. What kind of game is that?
I can't even explain it.
Is it a shooter?
It's this underwater guy with this evil-looking girl with like ghost eyes that rides on his back. I can't. It sounds terrible. when
Okay,
I'm
so number
explaining
20, Resident Evil 4.
Great game.
I don't know that Resident Evil 4 should be up here before Resident Evil the original, though. Do you think?
The graphics were so much better. I understand why. But
That makes
Resident
sense.
Evil 1 was the first game that jolted me in my seat, probably because of my age, and that hadn't
Resident
been done
Evil
before.
1 scared the piss out of
Then
me.
remember the Dobermans that come through the window at
Yep.
the beginning? Scared the
Yep.
shit
When you're
out of
walking
me.
through the hallway with the
Yes.
things on the wall. Grand Theft Auto 5.
Mm-hmm.
21.
That's my number one.
All right.
I still play that game to this day.
Half-Life 2.
Never played it.
Neither have
Portal
I.
again.
I might have played Half-Life 2. I don't remember. Super Mario Smash Brothers.
Great game.
Here, that is a good game.
If I can beat something up with Kirby, it makes me happy.
Yeah. That's kind of like Street Fighter with Super Mario characters, right?
Yeah.
So they have a new one out now, don't they?
Yep. Just came out for the Switch. I want to get it.
Oh, look here, 29, Fallout New Vegas, 2010, and Fallout 3 is 2008. So Fallout New Vegas was in between Fallout 3 and 4. Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic.
Crap. There's our answer right there. The Elder Scrolls Oblivion. That's the new one.
No.
That's the PlayStation one.
No, that's 2006. The other one was 2011.
Oh.
Yeah, I played Oblivion. Oblivion was cool because I think Oblivion was the first one, if I'm not mistaken, that allowed you to like craft and repair your weapons. So if you made a cool sword, you can keep like using it.
Okay.
But I think you had to keep up, like you had to repair it. And I think in the new one, you don't have to repair your swords, if I'm not mistaken.
By the way, never play Batman Arkham City.
Never have, or you never, or you're saying don't?
I never have.
Yeah,
And one that sticks out because of the fact most movie video games suck.
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic was great.
Was it really?
It was great.
What kind of game was that?
It was just a regular old
Like follow.
It wasn't a left to right scroller, but it was just good because
Yeah.
it was the first one where you were like your lightsaber like made sense. It looked right.
That's cool.
But another one, and it's probably not on this list that people forget, it was another movie game that was freaking awesome, was Aladdin. For its time on Genesis, Aladdin was great.
That was a damn good game.
It was great.
That was a good game. I used to play the shit out of that game.
Now it's like they have a video game, for a movie, and it's just terrible.
Yeah.
It's just thrown together, and it lives off the movie.
All right, I'm going to zip through some of these. 30, Legends of Zelda. 31, Vice City.
That's
Another
a good one.
Portal 2. Minecraft at 33. I get it.
I never played a second of Minecraft.
I played a lot of Minecraft with Ava. Halo Combat Evolved.
Great game.
Doom.
Doom started. I think the Doom might have been the first person. It was either that or Wolfenstein.
Or Quake, right? When did Quake come out?
Something. Donkey Kong Country.
Donkey Kong Country. That's a good one. Street Fighter 2. That's a good game.
Yes. That one broke a lot of controllers.
Yes. Yes.
But why is Street
Button
Fighter...
mashing.
To me, Street Fighter's not in front of Mortal Kombat.
I think it is.
Not to me.
I think it is. God of War at 45. That's a good one.
You passed over Assassin's Creed, though. That created not only a video
Creed
game...
2, though.
Yeah, but that was the better one. So that not only created a franchise, but it created a movie. And I can guarantee you Assassin's Creed is nowhere near stopping. There will be another one in a year or two.
I'm sure they come up with every other year, I think, right?
Yeah.
Here
God
we go.
of War was good. Have you played the new one?
No.
He's got a son now.
Really?
Yeah.
Number 47, Metal Gear Solid.
We both agreed that's on our top list.
That's a good one.
It was a great game.
Pokemon Gold, skipping it. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Great game.
50. Mortal Kombat at 51. Grand Theft Auto 3 at 53. So, I mean, this says a lot for the Grand Theft Auto franchise.
Open world franchise, man.
Yeah.
They took everything that's bad in your mind and let you do it.
Yeah.
That's what they did.
Half-Life. The more I think about it, I did play Half-Life. I just don't remember whether or not I liked it. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, 57.
So here's the thing. Great game, by the way. Probably the best one they ever came out with. And by the way, it is free right now on PlayStation 4 if you have PlayStation Plus. So you can play it again. It's the re-digitized for PlayStation. It's freaking awesome.
Awesome.
I got on there and had 31 kills my first round because that's all I used to play. But here's the problem. Call of Duty, the original one that was set, like in World War II,
Yep.
I think. How is that not on this list prior
It's
to
not
this?
on at all?
That was a game changer. Like, big-time game changer.
It's really not on at all?
No. And neither is Battlefield Bad Company. Remember Battlefield Bad Company? The first one?
No.
The best one
that's
ever.
Not the first one. The first one was just Battlefield on the computer.
Yeah, but no one played that one.
I played it.
Well, Bad Company was
Battlefield,
the first one amongst the
all
masses.
the way through 3, and then I think Bad Company was...
I never liked Super Mario Galaxy, by the way.
Diablo.
Never played it.
Final Fantasy X, of course, I played it. I loved it.
You skipped over Kingdom Hearts. I know people that are addicted to that stupid-ass game.
Still?
Dude, it's Mickey and Zelda. Makes no sense. None.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's dumb. I think it's dumb.
Pac-Man at 64.
Feel like it should be higher.
Sure.
I mean, people still play Pac-Man to this day.
Yeah.
Have you played the version on your phone?
Yeah.
It's freaking awesome.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
That was the first game you could do run without getting tired, and you could stab them with that freaking knife. So you'd have the Uzi in one hand and the knife in the other and just jump over walls and stab people. That was the best one.
Well, 66, World of Warcraft.
I never played it.
Halo 2, 67.
Good one.
Final Fantasy again at 69.
Resident Evil 1's clear down at 72.
72, Resident Evil 1. Whatever. It made the top 100. That works. Right above The Sims at 71. Elder Scrolls. I never played that one. Maybe I did. I don't think I did. Age of Empires. Actually a good game. Kingdom Hearts 2. Castlevania. Star Fox. Did you ever play Star Fox?
Yep.
That was a good game. Here's Crash Bandicoot.
Love that game.
83. Silent Hill. Silent Hill 2.
Now, because we pretty much rounded and you've seen them all. And so have they, because you've been scrolling on there. What one isn't on here that may have not been a popular game, but you think was freaking awesome? I have one that pops up in my head immediately.
There's nothing I can think of. StarCraft. Oh, hold on.
I have two.
Resident Evil 2 is at 91. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, 92. God of War 2, 94. Silent Hill, the original, 96. Fallout 4 at 99. Which is a recent game. It's, a recent game. Cracking into the top is nice. And then Black Ops at 100.
You ready for what I'm going to think of three.
Yeah, what do you got?
That should have been on this list. Number 1, Twisted Metal. That game was the shit.
What was Twisted Metal?
The one where it was a destruction derby in the clown car.
Yes.
Great game.
Yeah.
Amazingly great game.
Very
How is that
game.
not on here?
Yep.
Go with yours. I'll come with another one.
I don't know. I can't think of many. I liked Gran Turismo 2.
Yeah. Was Gran Turismo on it?
No, not at all.
Really?
None.
My second,
Yeah, what do you got for
Toe
second?
Jam and Earl.
Oh, that was a good one.
It's a great game.
That was a good one.
I don't know how that's not on there either.
That's a very good one. What about I liked Tony Hawk.
That isn't on there. Pro Skater 2, though. Not
Yeah,
one.
two. When you could actually like
Where you had real punk rock music and
That
you
was
had
good.
multiple combos and
Oh.
we used to sit around like that was the thing to do.
Yeah.
You would get together and go play Tony Hawk Pro Skater
Well,
2.
here's one that IGN has that Ranker does not. The Oregon Trail.
I just got malaria. I used to just hunt. Just to hunt. Because when you were in school, I played it in school.
Look, I've tried so many different ways. You could pack your freaking wagon full of everything you need to stay alive, and somebody comes and kills you because you don't have enough guns and bullets. Or you die of hunger, but you've got enough medicine to save a freaking army. Right? Or you just go hunter and you trade, don't you?
Dude, I never got to play it through because you only had like 30 minutes to play it after typing class.
Yeah. That's kind of funny because that was when
It's
we
always
had
on them freaking Macs that you got for trading in can tops.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yep.
All them iMacs that no one knew how to use back then. It's like, what is this thing?
This is crap. Why are we using this junk?
Oh, man.
Anyway.
My last game, you probably Google this, by the way. It's a real game. You're going to think I'm lying. Great game, by the way. It was called Booger Man.
Booger Man.
Type it in. It was on Sega Genesis. Booger Man was a Mario-style left to right side-scroller. His superpowers were you would gain up chili power. You would get chilies and then these like levels, right? You find it. And you would jump around and you'd flick boogers at people. That's how you kill them. So he'd go bloop, 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 flick boogers at people. And then you get enough chilies and you fart on them to kill them and fly.
The stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Did you find it?
I did.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy a Sega Genesis just to play Booger Man again.
You could probably get it on your, you could probably get it on the computer, couldn't you?
I'm sure I could.
That's funny. This is making me want to play a lot of these games. I'm probably going to stay up all night long playing whatever one of these games I have.
Nostalgic games. Here's a cool thing. So right now, just let everybody know, we should probably put a link because we might actually get some money for this. And this one's good. Amazon Prime right now, if you're a Prime member, you can get free 3 months of Nintendo Switch Online because you have to pay for that now.
Mm-hmm.
And then after the 3 months, if you sign up again during the third month, you get another, I think it's 9 months free, so you get a full year.
That's not bad.
Yeah, of online. Well, what's cool about the Nintendo Online is it comes with the classic games. So you can download the classic game player, play like Mario 1, 2, 3, all free.
All free.
Tetris,
you pay online.
Everything.
That's cool.
Mike Tyson Punch-Out.
Mike Tyson Punch-Out was not on here.
How is that not on there?
That's a good game.
Son.
Oh,
was Metroid?
No, I remember hearing something about that. Do you remember hearing something about that? After a while, they changed it because
it's just Punch-Out.
It's just Punch-Out.
In fact, on the remake, it's just Punch-Out. It's not Mike Tyson Punch-Out.
Right. He didn't want his name on it.
I don't know why.
I think he didn't
It's
want
legendary. It should have a white tiger when you fight him come out and like claw at you. It'd be amazing.
It would be amazing.
Can you think of any other games that aren't on here?
There isn't anything that I can think of. However, I'm sure we have somebody listening who
Oh,
can chime in.
crap. I just thought of one.
What?
Like a really good one.
What's up?
Excite Bike
Oh, Excite Bike was good.
and Paperboy.
Paperboy was good.
Yeah. How are those not on? And Galaga.
Galaga was on IGN's list, but it was
Not
not
this one.
on Ranker.
God,
Galaga's
they're
a
all
good
coming
one.
to my mind now.
Yeah, Galaga was good.
Galaga was
My dad turned me on to Galaga.
the pinball of digital games.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's no winning, and it was all about beating your friends. It was the first multiplayer that you didn't actually play against your friend.
Yeah. Yeah, you played just for highest score. Right?
Yeah, and that was always the one at the pizza place with grease all over it. The freaking joystick was hanging like a limp wiener.
Felt so slimy. It was gross.
Best game
But-
ever.
Well, awesome. I'm glad I don't know. I don't play enough of these to even say that, I can rank these. But, I mean, there's a lot of good ones on there. I'm kind of zipping through again.
I have a shout out.
What's up?
So I know if somebody is listening named Schminity Schmomo,
Mm-hmm.
he would have an ultimate best game ever. And it would be Left 4 Dead. Did you ever play that game?
I do remember Left 4 Dead. We used to play it a lot, didn't we?
I did all the time.
It's where you can have like a katana and you're in the mall and you're cutting up people.
No, that was shoot. That was such a great game.
What game was that?
That was something else. That was
It was Left 4 Dead.
I don't think it was Left 4 Dead.
It was like Left 4 Dead 2 or something like that.
Dead Rising.
Dead Rising.
That's what you're thinking of. By
That's a
the
good
way,
game.
they made a Dead Rising 3 for PlayStation 4, and I have it. It is phenomenal. Dude, because I love getting the Nerf gun and just shooting them with it just to piss them off. Or you remember how you get the Lego Man head and put it on the zombie, and then he didn't know what he was, and then you could get a wiffle ball bat and just beat the piss out of him, and it wouldn't kill him, but it'd just make him mad. And he'd just sit there and go, blah!
Yeah.
The stuff that I would do in that dumb game was unbelievable. But now Left 4 Dead was kind of like Call of Duty Zombies before Call of Duty Zombies. Great game. Trinity stayed at my house. It was when he was living with me for 1 week. He was in between jobs. And I said, Trinity, you need to go find you a job. You can stay on my couch, until you find a job. Trinity at that point, because we always know no matter how poor I ever was, I always had video games. So he's playing Left 4 Dead, right? He would play no crap till 4 in the morning. I would wake up in the morning and go to work and come back and he'd be playing again. I don't know when he woke up and was playing, but he got so addicted that that's all he did. He never went and looked for a job. I don't think he bathed. I think he never ate. Like for a whole week, he was stuck on that game. And finally, I'm like, you got to go, man. I'm like, you got to get out. You're not doing anything. And he'll totally tell you this story. Like, it was his ultimate addiction was that game. He freaking loved it.
It's funny.
It's a good game, though.
It is. I think I remember that being a good game. I think I remember playing that at your house, too, actually.
Yeah, just not like he played it. Oh, there's another one I almost forgot. Need for Speed Underground.
Need for Speed Underground was good.
That was a big time one.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Dude, that had like the best soundtrack ever. Like, period.
It did. It was good, especially because the other games at the time were not. They weren't really on par. I think Gran Turismo was out.
But you couldn't put 20s on car in Gran Turismo.
No, you couldn't. You could only like
Or Dragon Flames.
No, that's the thing. You could only do like engine mods or whatever it was. Like it was only like stage mods and whatnot. But yeah, that was fun. But
well, that I have to say was one of my favorites too.
that was a good one.
There's been some really good ones. I don't play games like that anymore.
No.
Like I remember me and Tyler stayed up for pretty much 5 days straight to beat that game.
Need for Speed?
What are you doing over there?
Falling asleep in my chair.
Yeah, but you're like wrestling that mic.
No, I'm trying to get it to the most perfect amount of comfort
Right
as
as we
possible.
get done.
Yes.
And on that note,
thank you guys for watching. The only reason why I can't get super comfortable is because look, the bill of my hat is holding my head up and it's not allowing me to. You see this? It's not allowing me to lay back to the way that I would like to lay
you
back.
should go hatless. I'll go shirtless. You go hatless.
Jesus, that'd be the worst sight ever. But all right, so thank you for tuning in. If there's anything on the list that was not mentioned, so it wouldn't be on the list, obviously. But if there's anything that you want to add to the list, let us know. We're curious. And then I would be interested to see, like, obviously there's only 100, so what would you take out to put that on?
Portal.
You have 2 of them. Portal 1 and 2 are both on there. So we could do that, and I will post the link to this in the YouTube notes as well, so everybody can see it. And give you guys the Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader link. So.
The answer is probably not.
All right. Kevin, you got anything else?
Nope.
All right, everybody. Make sure you check out American Regardless at AmericanRegardless.com. Use a promo code OGShow for 10% off. They have a couple new shirts that just dropped. Did you see that?
No.
Yeah, I think he's got American Made or Made in America, something like that. It was pretty cool.
We need to work on an OG guy shirt from them.
We should. We should talk to them.
We should be more proactive.
We should. Should write that down on the notes. All right, everybody.
Throw it away.
Yeah. Have a good night.